Hey guys, everyone. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Dark Spider David. Hey guys, David here. Time for another review. This time, once again, from the Transformers Universe slash Classics 2.0 line. We're going to be taking a look at Deluxe Class Dinobot from the Beast Wars series, or at least from the Beast Wars series of the Universe line. He is, a complete new figure representing the Dinobot character. Dinobot, in my opinion, was the Starscream of Beast Wars. He always wanted to betray Megatron. Eventually, he kind of gave up on the whole taking over, and he actually decided to join the Maximals. And he became a Maximal. He was the outcaster of the group, but he was a Maximal nonetheless. And spoiler for those of you guys who have not seen the series, he valiantly gave up his life to defend Optimus Primal and the rest of the Maximals in one of the episodes. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but he sacrificed himself, which was kind of sad and cool at the same time because it was sad to see a great character go. But here we have Dinobot. Dinobot is a Velociraptor, specifically speaking, or scientifically speaking. His color scheme is a little bit different than what a Velociraptor would mostly have. You know, a Velociraptor mostly has a green sort of color scheme. This guy has a brown color scheme. He has mainly brown, a brown coat with some light brown stripes on the top as well as on the sides. And overall, that's it. That's practically it for the color scheme. As detail is pretty good. Now you could kind of see, the scales here and there. Pretty nice. He's a nice dinosaur in this mode. Pretty great. He even has some good articulation. You can't move his tail unless you operate his little gimmicks here. You could move his little mini arms, but he's a Velociraptor. He's a dinosaur in general. He's not going to be using his arms. He'll be using this right here. He's got some pretty good leg articulation, especially for his dinosaur mode. You can bend at the knee, you can move on top of the leg, and his foot are on a ball joint. That's pretty cool. He could even open up his mouth. Pretty cool. He reminds me of the Jurassic Park Velociraptors most of all. Other than that, he's got no special gimmick, although much like the original Dinobot figure from the Beast Wars line or the Fox Kids reissue, which really sucked. He's got some robot kibble, especially around the chest area. Here you could actually see his arms in robot mode. And, here and there you could actually see portions of his robot mode, such as the different color schemes right here. But other than that, he's a great representation or reincarnation of the Dinobot figure. He's awesome. Great dinosaur mode. Pretty nice display piece. I can tell you that. So onto transforming him onto his robot mode, first thing you're going to do is remove his whole tail area. Ain't no problems. Remove that. You're going to straighten out the legs. Like so. You're going to take the feet and rotate them around. And you're going to take the little robot feet over here in the back and you're going to flip them down and then rotate them to face the correct way, right? Face them right side up. There you go. That's what I meant to say. Then you're going to take these pieces right here. You're going to unpop them from the side, rotate them down, and then move them to the back. Same thing with this one. Like so. And you're going to reach inside. This is kind of difficult, but you're going to take those little teeth right there. Those little tooths. You're going to take them out. Make space. And then you're going to clasp this piece behind his calf. And then close the little teeth. To give him that, original authentic Dinobot look. So, and then we pretty much got the bottom half of the figure done. You're going to move the Velociraptor arms out of the way. By the way, the arms are made of this rubbery material, so you got to be careful with them because, frankly, in my opinion, I think they're a little bit easier to break. You're going to take these side panels right here and flip them down. Then you're going to take the robot arms and extend them. At least that's what I like to do. And then separate them to the side. And you're going to close those panels back up. Then you're actually going to go back to the legs and clasp them together. There's a peg in there and there's a hole there. You're going to clasp them together right in the center and form his crotch. like so. And you're also going to move these two pieces right here more towards the center. Simply rotate the arms until you get them formed up and into place, like that. Then just take the head and flip it down. Be sure to get these panels out of the way to flip it to the... There's a little pretty Dinobot head. And I think I might be doing it wrong, I'm not 100% sure, but it's because there's not enough space for his head to be visible sometimes. So I don't know if I'm just transforming him wrong or, you know, it's a little unproportionate. But there you have Dinobot. Let me pan down a little bit because it actually turned out to be a little shorter than expected. But there we got Dinobot. Nice representation of the character. Awesome figure. He's got great articulation, although there's quite a bit of an empty spot right there on his arm, I can tell you that. But he's got great articulation. You're going to bend right there. You got to be careful though. The arm, especially the left one, is very easy to unpop from the ball joint. So you got to be careful. His head could rotate. However, it's quite limited. And it could actually move up and down ever so slightly. Let's see if I could. Yeah, barely. Like I said before, it's got nice articulation on the legs. Showed it before. And overall, it just looks great. I mean, it's one of those figures we just like to own. Even though it's not the original figure, you still like to own it because you love the character and, you know, you want to feel a little nostalgic. He's got a weapon, or his gimmick. Actually, this is just his weapon. And it's actually his tail area. What you're going to do is actually flip out these panels right here. And then, whoops, I don't want to hit the camera. I'm going to take this piece right here and fold it all the way back. And then flip this tail end inwards. And here you got this little missile, and I guess you could say it's his gun, but I don't know, it's just weird. Then you're gonna, there's a little peg right there that fits into his hand, well actually to either one of his hands. And you also gotta move this out of the way and clasp it in, or fit it in. I'm saying clasp it off a lot of times. I gotta stop. Okay, it didn't come on, hold on. Okay, so there you go. And there's a little tab right there. You pull it back and it'll launch the missile. Mine is actually kind of defective. It doesn't go. See, it just shot at my balls right there and then. It just shot at my balls, all right? Fortunately, it didn't hurt. Let me find the missile. Okay, so here it is. Fit it back in. That was bogus. Wow. What I like about the gun or the missile launcher, whatever it is the fact that it's also reminiscent to the original Dinobot figure. He had a thing where it was like a propeller, and you would hit the button in the back, and this would rotate. This very much looks exactly like it. So yeah, there you have the Dinobot figure. There's actually one more gimmick that it has, and that's the ability to switch between Maximal and Predacon. If you take a look right there, there's a little panel right there, kind of like a trap door, and if you press it downwards, there's a little Predacon symbol. You can't, man, this is not really good. Let me see if I could use the light on my camera. There you go. There's the pretty little Predacon sign. And if you flip it the other way, let me see if I could. Oh, it's not working. There you go. There's the Maximal symbol. In my opinion, I like to leave it best on the, what is it, the Predacon, because for some reason the purple of the Predacon logo, or emblem, whatever, fits better with its color scheme, in my opinion. Turn off the light. So yeah, Dinobot, awesome figure. I am glad I got him. You could still find him. I went to Toys R Us a couple of days ago, and he was all over the place, honestly. If you have not picked him up, go ahead. I give him an 8.8 out of 10. B+. Great figure. Pick it up if you can. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I know I enjoyed the figure pretty much. And I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you around.